Notice how you're already breathing. You don't even have to try to breathe. You're doing it automatically. And just like you breathe automatically, you've already been feeling things automatically, even if you tried to suppress them. Your inner world is an ocean. Waves rise, waves crash, waves settle. You can try to build a dam in the middle of the ocean. Meds, numbing, scrolling, avoidance. But the water always finds a way through. You've already experienced this. Moments where suppressed stuff leaks out as tears, anxiety, weird dreams. That's your system saying, hey, I'm bigger than your dam. Now imagine, instead of damming the ocean, you learn to surf. Feeling emotions is surfing. At first you wipe out. Salt water up your nose. Embarrassing. But then you get your balance. You ride the wave. You realise, fuck, I'm building this. Each time you feel an emotion you don't like, mentally say, this is a wave. I can surf it. Your unconscious will find a way to adjust your balance without you thinking about it. There's a village built on a volcano. For years, they plugged the vents with concrete to stop the smoke. Tourists came. Everyone smiles. Underneath, pressure bowls. One day, eruption, destruction. Another village builds channels. They let the lava flow safely into sculpture gardens. Their village becomes a tourist destination for glowing lava rivers at night. Same volcano, different strategy. You've been both villages. You've plugged your vents. You've also had moments where you channeled your lava. Art, writing, exercise, crying, dancing, screaming into the pillow. That's you already doing the journey back to self without realising it. Zoom out, way out. Your nervous system, it's not broken. It's processing lifetimes of data. It's an angel-grade processor running in human hardware. It naturally ebbs and flows. Zoom in. What triggered me today? Where do I feel it? In my chest? Gut? Jaw? What story am I running while feeling it? You already do this with a stubbed toe. Zoom in. Ow, my toe. Zoom out. It'll heal. I'm okay. Same shit, different scale. The old belief. This pain means something is wrong. No, this pain means something old is leaving. Like pulling a splinter. The sting isn't the injury. It's the removal. When you feel discomfort, whisper to yourself, leaving, not breaking. This installs the new meaning unconsciously. Neuroscience shows unfelt emotions, they keep the amygdala on high alert. Fully felt emotions complete their neurological loop in 90 seconds. That's not woo. That's a functional MRI study. Epigenetics show trauma can switch on inflammatory genes. Healing switches them off. Somatics shows stored emotions literally tighten fascia and muscles. Moving and feeling releases them. So yeah, feeling your shit, it's basically hacking your neurology. Imagine yourself 12 months from now, still avoiding your fears, same patterns, more meds, less aliveness. Now imagine yourself 12 months from now, having surfed every wave, channeled every volcano, dug every splinter. You're calm, electric, magnetic. People feel it. That's the difference between numbing and integrating. Your unconscious is already choosing which future to lean into as you imagine them now. And every time you catch yourself reaching for numbness, scrolling, substances, whatever, pause and ask, is this me plugging a vent or me channeling lava? That one question interrupts the autopilot and gives you a choice. Here's the blunt version. Stop duct taping your soul. You're strong enough to feel the full fucking spectrum. Yes, it's scary. Yes, people might judge. But their judgments aren't your jailer. The only prison is the one you build by running from yourself. I can sit in the fire without being burned because the fire is mine. Say it, feel it, let your unconscious record it. So why are you afraid? Your child mind learned big feelings mean danger. Maybe you were punished, mocked, ignored. That fear is an old software glitch. Now you're running angel hardware on toddler OS. Time to upgrade. When reality cracks and you're disoriented, that's not a glitch. It's a window. The old map dissolves. You're suggestible. That's when new beliefs can slide in easily. Right now, as you're listening, you're unconscious. It's absorbing these new maps. Every time you feel an unpleasant emotion, you surf the wave automatically. You channel the lava creatively. You whisper, leaving, not breaking. And you breathe through it. And you integrate a little more of yourself. And because you already do this in small ways, crying at a sad movie, venting to a friend, dancing when stressed, your unconscious now generalizes it to all emotions, effortlessly, automatically. You're no longer a villager on a volcano. You're a fucking lava artist. And as you hear these words now, your unconscious mind can begin running this as a new default program. So that feeling, integrating, channeling, surfing becomes as automatic as breathing. You don't have to try. It just happens. Because this isn't you learning a skill. This is you remembering who the hell you actually are.